I just came from my doctor and it was awful.
What did he find?
I was just there for a checkup. I'm fine.
What was so awful?
I had to wait over a half an hour in that petri dish they call a waiting room.
Were you that bored?
No, apparently I was the only one there for a checkup. There was a lady sitting nearby. Her nose would not stop running. It was like it was from Kenya.
That woman upset you that much?
No, there was a guy 2 seats away coughing like he had a hairball lodged in his esophagus.
Next time, don't look around so much and just read a magazine.
You're kidding me, right?
What?
Those magazines are germ incubators. Every leprous guy, every plague-infested man, and every flu-carrying lady that touches those periodicals only adds to the toxicity.
Do you really believe that?
The only way I would ever read one of those magazines if it were inside one of those chambers that you would use to work on nuclear material.
It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. My lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day.
We need to get new guy friends.
What happened now?
Jim learned from Barry what an EIA is.
I've never heard of an EIA. What is that?
Something that Barry made up.
So it doesn't exist.
Technically, it does exist.
Have you ever heard of an EIA?
No, what is that?
I don't know either. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one that didn't know.
Do you know what it is?
I know what Barry told Jim.
Barry and Jim, I doubt whether I want to know what an EIA is.
If you don't, quick, take our orders and go.
What are you having?
2 unsweetened iced teas and a small pepperoni pizza.
All right.
So what is an EIO?
Not EIO, EIA.
What is an EIA?
Did I miss anything?
I thought you didn't want to know.
Curiosity is a dangerous emotion.
EIA stands for Estrogen Induced Argument.
I knew I should have stayed out of this.
What is the definition of an EIA?
Basically, an EIA is when a man is too stupid to understand when a woman is upset and then ends up in an argument and is still too stupid to understand why.
Now, who came up with that?
Barry, but Jim told me.
Barry? Really? I feel like that would be one of Jim's crazy ideas.
They don't really believe there is such a thing, do they?
Barry has already created a Wikipedia page.
Why?
He wants all the credit for coming up with it.
Maybe he's trying to be pushed out of the dating world instead of having to quit on his own.
Only a guy would want credit for that.
You guys, there's reasons Barry and Jim are single.
Do you think EIAs exist?
No, I just think guys want a blanket of excuses for their own screw-ups.
I don't think there is such a thing as an EIA, and they better not use that term around me.
When you're around them, use the term top J.
What is a top J?
Top J stands for testosterone originated poor judgment.
We all know that exists.
That ain't no Bigfoot.
Where'd you find that? On the internet?
I came up with it myself.
You don't have to tell me.
Seriously, I came up with it myself.
Are you gonna make up a Wikipedia page?
I gave my nephew 48 hours to have it up.
Did you tell Jim and Barry yet?
No, I haven't seen either of them since I came up with it.
I would love to see the expression on their faces when you do tell them.
Tell who what?
Tell Jim and Barry what a top J is.
What is a top J? It sounds dirty.
Top J stands for testosterone originated poor judgment.
Did you find that on the back of a bumper sticker?
No, I came up with it.
You don't have to tell me you came up with it yourself.
Seriously, I came up with it.
If you put that on a t-shirt, I would buy one.
I'd buy one too. So, do you want some?
I'm good.
Are you sure? You don't know what kind of heebie-jeebies the last people left in this booth.
There you go again.
What did I do?
I tell you I don't want any hand sanitizer, and then you scare me into taking some.
I'm sorry if I point out the dangerous microscopic organisms that inhabit our world. I just don't want you to get sick.
I'm sorry I overreacted.
It's okay. So do you want some?
I'm good.
I really should ask Susie what kind of cleaning products they use to clean these tables.
You're doing it again.
I was gonna ask Susie for myself. Just because you don't care about the squirmy surface bacterium on the table doesn't mean that I don't have to care.
Okay, give me some of that germ homicide goop already.
How was everything?
The pizza was great like usual. Do you know what cleaning products you use to clean your tables?
I don't know what the name is. It's an industrial product that we buy in bulk to clean the restaurant. Why, was something wrong?
No, I'm just very health conscious.
Oh, don't worry. I make sure the tables are cleaned daily whether they need it or not. I'm just kidding. The tables are cleaned every time a guest leaves.
You had me going there for a second.
I'm a multi-talented Sicilian.
Oh, really?
I almost went to acting while I was younger. I have a few bits and pieces living in New York.
Why didn't you stay with it?
I was always been typecast as a gangster.
You probably made a really good gangster.
I was fantastic. If they would have given me a chance to show my rage, I would have made an Italian Laurence Olivier.